Hello everyone, my name is Sonam Narayan and I'm currently pursuing BA LLB from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. I'm in my fourth year and I'm currently interning under the Lexus and Company. And today in this video, I will be talking about the offense of bigamy and what are the statutory provisions under the Indian law which talks about and provides for the punishment for the offense of bigamy. All right. So the first question is that what is bigamy? When a person remarries while his husband or wife is living, then that person is said to commit bigamy. That marriage is considered to be void, that second marriage is considered to be void by reason of its taking place during the life of the husband or wife. Now, when we look at Section 5 in the Hindu Marriage Act 1955, it lays down the conditions for a Hindu marriage. It says that a marriage may be solemnized between any two Hindus if the following conditions are fulfilled. Where it says that the neither party has a spouse living at the time of the marriage. So one of the most essential condition for a valid marriage under Hindu law is that the spouse of either the parties should not be living at the time of the marriage, and if any party's spouse is living, then that marriage will be considered to be void. Now, Section 494 in the IPC also provides for the offense of the bigamy. It says that whoever having a husband or wife living marries in any case in which such marriage is void by reason of its taking place during the life of such husband or wife shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 7 years and shall also be liable to fine. This section does not extend to any person whose marriage with such husband or wife has been declared void by a court of competent jurisdiction, nor to any person who contracts a marriage during the life of a former husband or wife, if such husband or wife at the time of the subsequent marriage shall have been continually absent from such person for the space of 7 years and shall not have been heard by such person as being alive within that time, provided the person contracting such subsequent marriage shall, before such marriage takes place, inform the person with whom such marriage is contracted of the real state of facts so far as the same are within his or her knowledge. All right. Now, Section 17 of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955 also provides for the punishment of bigamy. It says that any marriage between two Hindus solemnized after the commencement of this Hindu Marriage Act 1955 will be considered to be void if at the date of such marriage either party had a husband or wife living. And the provisions of this section 494 and 495 of the Indian Penal Code shall also apply. When we look at the Special Marriage Act 1954, there also in the section 44, the punishment for bigamy is given. It says that every person whose marriage is solemnized under the act, and who during the lifetime of his or her wife or husband contracts any other marriage shall be subject to the penalties provided in section 494 and section 495 of the Indian Penal Code. For the offense of marrying again during the lifetime of a husband or wife, and the marriage so contracted shall be void. Now, let's see the Foreign Marriage Act 1969 and what does it says uh, for the offense of the bigamy. So, Section 19 of the Foreign Marriage Act says that any person whose marriage is solemnized or deemed to have been solemnized under the Foreign Marriage Act, and who during the subsistence of his marriage contracts any other marriage in India shall be subject to the penalties provided in section 494 and section 495, and the marriage so contracted shall be void. Now, the provisions of this section also apply to any such offense committed by a citizen of India without and beyond India. So even if a person commits this offense outside the jurisdiction of India, then also he will be said to commit the offense of bigamy. Now, the landmark case on the topic of bigamy is Sarla Mudgal versus Union of India. Here, the court held that where any man, not Muslim initially, converts his religion into Islam for the sole purpose of contracting a second marriage without legally divorcing the first wife, the marriage shall be regarded as void and illegal, and he shall be punished in the similar manner as he would have been punished had he not converted his religion. So, in this case also, the accused was convicted with the punishment of imprisonment and fine, and the punishment was provided under the section 494 and 495 of the IPC. Thank you very much, and in this video we learned the basics of the offense of bigamy.